Once upon a time, in a bustling city called Gotham, there lived a superhero named Batman. Known for his strength and agility, Batman had always been admired by the citizens. However, as the years passed, he grew complacent and lazy. The once fit hero began indulging in too many late-night snacks and skipping his training sessions. Little did Batman know, his newfound laziness would soon catch up with him. As crime rates in Gotham started to rise, the caped Crusader found himself struggling to fit into his beloved batsuit. His utility belt barely clasped around his expanding waistline, and his once graceful movements became clumsy and slow. The Batcave, once a pristine sanctuary of justice, now resembled a college dorm room. Empty pizza boxes and soda cans littered the floor, a stark contrast to the high-tech equipment that surrounded them. In the center of this chaos stood Batman, his once chiseled physique now sporting a noticeable belly bulge. As the bat signal illuminated the night sky, Bruce Wayne struggled to squeeze into his suit. His face, rounder than before, glistened with sweat as he tugged at the stubborn fabric. Alfred watched with concern, his eyebrows furrowed. "Perhaps, sir, we should consider a more accommodating design?" Alfred suggested delicately. Batman grunted, denying the implication. With a final heave, he managed to zip up the suit, but his labored breathing betrayed his discomfort. As he waddled towards the Batmobile, Alfred's worried gaze followed him. "Do be careful, Master Wayne," Alfred called out, his voice tinged with apprehension. Batman nodded, his movements sluggish as he climbed into the vehicle, ready to face Gotham's criminals. If his suit didn't split first, the streets of Gotham echoed with the Riddler's mocking laughter as Batman huffed and puffed in pursuit. His ill-fitting suit chafed with every labored step, slowing his once graceful movements to an awkward waddle. "What's black and blue and round all over?" the Riddler taunted, easily vaulting over a fence that Batman struggled to climb. Bystanders gawked as their hero lumbered past, his cape billowing around his expanded waistline. The chase led to a fire escape, where Batman's added weight caused the metal to groan ominously. Wheezing, he hauled himself onto a rooftop, only to see the Riddler's silhouette disappearing into the night. Collapsing onto the cold concrete, Batman's chest heaved with exertion. The distant wail of police sirens reminded him of his failure. As he lay there, defeated and discouraged, Batman realized that his complacency had cost him more than just his physique. It had jeopardized the safety of Gotham itself. In the shadowy depths of an abandoned warehouse, Gotham's most notorious villains gathered to celebrate their recent successes. The Joker, his green hair gleaming in the dim light, raised a glass with a maniacal laugh. "To Batman, our portly protector!" he cackled. Catwoman slinked between the crowd, her sleek form a stark contrast to their recent memories of the caped Crusader. "Here's to the new and improved Bat," she purred, a sly smile playing on her lips. As the villains plotted their next moves across town, Commissioner Gordon paced anxiously in his office. Crime rates had skyrocketed, and the police force was overwhelmed. Meanwhile, in the Batcave, a dejected Bruce Wayne watched the grim news reports. His heart sank with each crime announcement, a mix of shame and determination brewing within him. As the reporter's voice faded, Batman clenched his fists, resolving to reclaim his role as Gotham's guardian. In the dim light of the Batcave, Batman stared at his reflection in the computer screen, barely recognizing the pudgy face looking back at him. Alfred approached, his eyes filled with concern. "Master Wayne," he began softly, Gotham needs you. Remember why you became Batman?" As Alfred spoke, memories flooded Bruce's mind, swinging between skyscrapers, outwitting villains, saving innocent lives. These images contrasted sharply with his recent failures. Batman's shoulders slumped as he finally acknowledged his laziness. "You're right, Alfred," Batman sighed, determination creeping into his voice. "I've let myself go, and Gotham has suffered for it." With renewed purpose, Batman began crafting a rigorous training plan. He listed exercises, plotted a healthy diet, and set ambitious goals. As he worked, a familiar fire reignited in his eyes. Batman was ready to reclaim his role as Gotham's guardian, one push-up at a time. As the sun rose over Gotham, a transformed Batman emerged from the Batcave. Weeks of rigorous training had sculpted his body back to peak condition. His suit, once strained, now fit perfectly. The Riddler's latest scheme unfolded downtown. Batman swung gracefully between buildings, his movements fluid and powerful. Citizens gasped in awe, recognizing their hero's return. In a heart-pounding chase, Batman cornered the Riddler. "What's lean, mean, and strikes fear in criminals?" Batman quipped, easily dodging the villain's attacks. With swift precision, he apprehended the shocked Riddler. As news of Batman's comeback spread, villains retreated in fear. Atop Wayne Tower, Batman surveyed his city, a renewed sense of purpose filling him. He reflected on the importance of vigilance and the dangers of complacency. "Gotham needs you at your best," Alfred's voice crackled through the communicator. Batman nodded, ready to protect his city once more.